Okay, so last thing I'm going to do with him today is lay over him, and I actually did this on the first day, which is pretty unusual. I'm going to just lay over him here a little bit. First, let me start off by asking him to bend his head again. Good boy. Okay, now I'm going to do this, and I'm purposely rubbing up against all parts of his body here. Okay, I'm rubbing his belly with my knees. I want him to be used to being touched all over. Figure out that's okay. There we go, good. And I can't jump on him from the ground like I could until I was about 55. I can't do it anymore, so that's what the step's for. There we go. Okay, there we go. Good. I'm going to handle that. See what I'm doing under his belly, rubbing his belly with my knee, rubbing here. I'm just going to rub all over this horse, get him used to this. Good. All right. Good. And I did that the other day. I was just kind of reviewing for him. Come out here, bud. Good. All right. So I want to get him right here where you can see what I'm doing. Right there, buddy. Okay. All right. So I'm going to keep the rope crooked on my elbow here in the event that he was to jump and take off. The only purpose of that is for me to be able to pull his hindquarters around so he wouldn't kick me when he took off. Okay? This colt, highly unlikely that he'll do that, but that's why I keep that rope crooked on my elbow right there. Okay. And I took off my belt buckle. I took my keys out of my pocket. So there's nothing that's going to poke him and make this any more uncomfortable than it is for him already. So see, he's seeing me out of both eyes now. Legs out of his left eye, cowboy hat's out of his right eye. That's important. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to purposely just move around here. See him drive. You're a good boy. I'm going to rub him all over. Oh, he says I got an itch down there. That's great. If he can ignore me laying on his back and think about his itch. Oh, I love it. I love it. Good. Go. Just rubbing him all over. Rub, rub, rub. And if he moves a little, that's fine. No big deal. Okay. All right, now let's bring him. Okay. That circ single's kind of poking me in the chest a little bit. There we go. I'm going to move back here a ways. There. So that I can rub his belly down here where the cinch goes with both hands at the same time. There we go. Good job. And I'd like for him to just kind of take a nap. Folks, prepare your horse to ride. Right? This is way safer than riding. And you say, well, gee, it doesn't look like it. It is, because if this horse did anything wrong, I would just slide off and land on my feet just like that. Okay? It's a lot safer than sitting on them. Although I think I am going to go ahead and sit on this one. I probably should have taken my spurs off, but I didn't earlier. Okay. Let me get this a little closer. Again, I'm not nearly as nimble. That was the word I was looking for. Not nearly as nimble as I used to be. Okay. So is this the first ride? Kind of, sorta. And I've still got my foot on that mounting block. If he were to move, I could just step up like that. Okay, he did bring his head up when I sat on him. Did you notice that? It was down when I was laying on him. Whew. Let me see if I can get him to just relax. Okay, he sort of licked a little. But you know, he's never had a leg on either side of him. He can see both of my legs out of his eyes there. So that's a little strange. I'm purposely moving this leg. I'll rub him with my leg. There, he's gonna drop his head. When he drops his head, then I'll get off. I'm gonna relax my whole body. And actually his attention is on the other horses. Okay. See what he'll do if I ask him to bring this head around here. Come here, bud. Okay. So again, this is only my second day with this colt, but his owners have done a lot to prepare this horse. They've done a lot of preparing, and he's about ready to walk off, which I really don't want him to do just yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off. He was just gonna walk off because he was bored standing there. No other reason. Okay, how about that, Tanner? Little side saddle? How are you for side saddle, huh? See his head going down? But my leg's not over here now. That's okay. This is a nice colt. All right, stay tuned for more with Tanner. We'll keep you in the loop.